Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the cliffhanger, but let's get back to it. Oh, what? There seems to be some bug going on here. That's a bit weird. We can see our cars in the... What's going on here? Okay, let's hope it gets resolved, shall we? We can talk to Lizzie, Winnie, Alice, Pearl. Up there is Sophie. Don't run away with my car, please. So, the inheritance. Speak to Marm. Turn Pearl against Marm. Turn Alice against Marm. Turn Lizzie against Marm. Okay. So it's up to us, is it? Okay. Let's get started with Alice.
Alice's perpetually bouncing curls seem unnaturally still as she stares into the middle distance. She regards me smugly as I approach.
I suppose you're going to convince me to betray Marm?
Oh, this will... Will this continue the conversation? No, it will not. Intimidate Alice is an enforcer. We have 58% chance there. Perform a sleight of hand to charm Alice. That's near impossible. That's a dodger. Deduce why Alice should join the cause. Should join the cause. Gumshoe at only 16%. Damn. Remind Alice of her debt. We could try a medium enforcer, but let's see. What do you think of Sophie's plan?
I get the feeling that if Sophie hadn't made her move today, someone else would have stepped up. And maybe not a doe. What do you think?
I think she's a conniving little serpent. But I'm not an idiot, you know. I can see the writing on the wall.
Then you know she's right.
I know plenty, thank you very much. Most of which Marm taught me.
I wonder why our gumshoe is so low. This is why. I thought we leveled it up way further than this. That's my mistake. Okay. I see. The thing is, we will get XP for doing this. Let's see if we succeed or not. So this is an enforcer. Intimidate Alice into submission. Let's see.
You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Sophie. You're a pretty face, nothing more. You want to be around when the dust settles? Then you better prove where your loyalty really lies.
Nope. Let's try and re-roll this. Nope. Oh, we succeeded there. Fine.
All right. I can play any role I need to.
I guess if we failed, we could have used reminding her about the depth. So that's one down. Let's see how we handle Pearl. So I'm gonna try for dialogue options every time if we have a high enough chance, since we earn XP. Let's see, how far are we from leveling up now? Not that far, actually. Pearl.
Pearl's impassive face is tight with fury. Who it's pointed at, whether it's Sophie or Marm or me or the whole sweet world, is anyone's guess.
So here's the same. What do you think about Sophie's plans? We could stand up to Pearl and threaten her with dire consequences. So that's a daredevil, only 41% chance. Show Pearl you're her equal with a knife. No chance whatsoever, that's an 8%. Appeal to Pearl's cold sense of logic. This will be a hard one.
Pearl, I know you're not stupid. You can see Sophie's right, can't you?
What I see is a pathetic ingrate, hungry for power that isn't hers. And in you, I see a lost child, puffing out her chest to disguise her fear.
I think that's the longest sentence I've heard you speak. Glad we're finally getting to know one another.
You don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't think... What will happen if we fail, I wonder now, because we don't hold anything over her. Let's try and stand up to Pearl. Whew. We did it. We failed at 58% chance roll, but we succeeded at the 48%. Yeah, this game and their percentage of succeeding or failing is really, yeah. And okay, we succeeded.
You don't scare me, but I know what scares you. Powerlessness. And that's all you'll have if you side with Marm. I imagine the whirring of complex mechanisms behind her eyes, arcane instruments of torture spinning up like medieval engines of pain. She reaches a decision and favors me with a single word in reply.
Fine.
Okay. I wonder what happens if we fail. Let's start by seeing how Winnie's doing.
My heart lurches to see Winnie's sweetness has been smothered. She's listless and hollow, swaddled in her dough uniform like a straitjacket. Is Jenna better off, wherever she is? Winnie, you don't have to make a decision if you don't want to, but I know your approval would make Sophie very happy. Winnie looks up at me. Her expression is a jumble of conflicting emotions. I shouldn't press her any further.
Okay. What prompted that? I don't think she has anything to add, really. Okay, so let's see.
Lizzie's arms are crossed in a childish pout. She curls her lip as I catch her attention.
You. Haven't you done enough? Scram, why don't you?
So, what do you think of Sophie's plan? Appeal to Lizzie's sensibility as a racer. Grease Monkey, no chance, because Cress isn't really here because her car got towed. Soothe Lizzie's insecurities. That's a smooth talker one. Okay. Overwhelm Lizzie with a dazzling argument. That's a brainiac, no chance. Remind Lizzie about the card game. So we can do this one if we fail, I guess. I wonder what option we had for the previous sister. Since we didn't have any unlocks for her, like this option here. I wonder what we missed there. But what do you think of Sophie's plan here? Lizzie.
Not here for a fight. You think Sophie might have the right idea?
Look, I know I ain't the smartest, okay? Sophie, she's the sharp one. She always knows what to do. But Mom, I'd be in the gutter without her. You get me? Nowhere. Nothing.
I get you. I grew up in the Burrows. Without my Zio, I'd be nowhere too. We don't get to choose our family. but we can choose what we take with us. We can choose who we want to be. She sniffs, uncomfortable with the frankness of the conversation. Her silence says everything she won't.
So, smooth talker it is. So, Sue lists insecurities. Yeah.
You're a proud person. I am too. And you're loyal, which is a good thing. But you're not betraying anyone by listening to your sister. Marm can't keep doing what she's doing. You know it.
Yes. Succeeded, 27 XP, and we didn't need to re-roll. Very nice.
Never thought of it that way. As long as you can promise me Marm will be okay, then...
We won't hurt her. You got my word.
Fine. Fine, alright. Whatever.
Nice. So, speak to Marm. I don't have an option to speak to Marm. I have an option to speak to Sophie. So, what's going on here? Nothing else to interact with, so okay.
Sophie and Marm finish their tete-a-tete and rejoin us. Sophie's gun is still aimed at her matriarch, but the Baron holds her chin high.
Lizzie, Alice, Pearl, you won't regret this. Thank you for your trust.
This is ridiculous.
Gia, this never would have happened without your help. Help me decide. I don't want Dreamland to become another White Street, fractured and plagued with infighting.
I feel all eyes turn to me, but the two that weigh the heaviest are Sophie and Luca. It's not just Dreamland's future we're talking about.
So we can ask why me, why us. Exile Marm within from Dreamland or allow Marm to remain in Dreamland as a puppet. Yeah, one of those. I don't remember who it was now. It was the last person we spoke to who didn't want to see Marm hurt or anything. So I think we will allow her to stay. She might try something, but she doesn't have any. She doesn't have access to her fortune anymore. I'm sure she will have people still loyal to her, but at least we will, or they will have a way of keeping tracks of her. But if we exile her, we have no idea what she will get up to. So I think allowing her to stay is the thing we will do. But yeah, why are we deciding?
Soph, this is your call. I can't make it for you.
I'm not asking you to, darling. I'm just asking you to tell me what I already know.
But this isn't my world.
That's exactly why your opinion means so much. Dreamland's been my entire life. I'm too wrapped up in it. You, though, you see it with clear eyes. You have the detachment of the outsider. I need that.
Behind the con artist, behind the street soldier, behind the double agent, behind everything Sophie's made herself, I catch a glimpse of the girl who never quite disappeared, whose light remained bright underneath. Well, all right then.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we are gonna allow Marm to remain in Dreamland as a puppet.
Let the old lady live out her years in peace. She can still gamble and socialize, but it's time the younger generation took control.
You'd make me a prisoner in my own barony? No! I won't stand for this humiliation.
You don't have a choice.
Not a prisoner, Marm. Not ever. but our honored guest, our Queen Dowager, the architect of the dream, who has passed it on to her inheritors.
I suppose I have no choice.
You don't.
Happy birthday, Marm.
I should never have raised you up. You didn't deserve it. You never deserved that, any of you. I should have smothered you in your sleep.
And here comes the real monster out. Yep.
Marm swings a brittle fist at Sophie, whose sad, patient defense wears out the old lady's rage until she's deflated like an empty balloon. A single tear marches down the craggy landscape of her wrinkled cheek. Sophie clicks Marm into a pair of handcuffs and guides her gently to the back seat of her car. The does disperse wordlessly. There's an odd quiet in the air. Is winning supposed to feel like this?
Gia, I'll see you at Spritzenhaus.
Right.
So. Should we go and get Crest? Before we get... Nah. Let's go to Spritzenhaus. So... Where is the game? Pay Killmeyer for the Aether Core. Yeah, but where? Yeah. I'm blind stare. Let's go.
My ears ring in the silence, still loud even though they're blessedly free of alarms and shouting and gunfire. For now, anyways. Luke is unloading our ill-gotten haul. He hefts the last crate, giving the truck a firm slap on the metal bed to signal the driver to leave. He carries it like it weighs nothing, but I feel the impact in my soles as he drops it on the ground between us.
Well, we did it, boss. Go pay the man.
Okay, so apparently we saved all the trucks, eh? Otherwise we wouldn't have gotten all 3 of these. I wonder what that would signify in the end here.
The boisterous beer hall is quiet as a chapel in the daylight. By the contented look on his expansive face, Killmeyer's recovered well from the shock of having his island swallowed whole. I'm pleased to notice, however, a slightly more chastened volume to his voice.
We can interact with the bartender. Why would we do that? Okay, so we can observe the decor. Why?
The place is a riot of music, laughter, and German conviviality. Spilled beer makes a flytrap of the floor. Rusting suits of armor guard the perimeter, and the air stinks of sweat and smoked meat. The place is a riot of...
Okay.
The bartender here at Spritzenhaus serves up more than a stiff drink. If it's guns and it's stolen, he's the man to see. There's no better place to pick up a little contingency plan for a run gone sideways.
We have a very tempting selection.
Show me what you've got.
Let's see what you have. Do you have a gravity mall? We might want to grab this one. What's a scout rifle? That's a light weapon. AP is 6, range. I don't know what we want here. Nothing, I guess. Nice collision vulnerability. I think we have one of those. Okay.
Come back soon. I've all.
Yes. Hello, Mr. Killmeyer.
Aha! The daring thieves return victorious. I knew you could do it.
We have to offload this stuff pronto. You got somewhere to put all this?
Not to worry. Those kegs behind me are quite empty. Perfect for hiding things I don't want others to find. Please, sit. Make yourself comfortable. Have you seen the news?
Ah. The Daily Crier. Marm Magdalene cedes control of Dreamland. Cedes control of Dreamland. Baron shocks the Lovers. Magdalene Marm weighs 68 years. Old matriarch of Dreamland has retired. An official statement from the Does reads as follows. Our mother carried the dream of a better barony her whole life. As of today, she no longer does it alone. While we handle the drudgery of everyday operations, Mom will enjoy her golden years unburdened. How nice.
Just like you planned it, Sophie.
Yes, it seems Marm has been properly cowed, but enough of that. Let us look to the future. Care to join me for a snifter?
Not on your life, Killmeyer. Where's my Aether core?
Close at hand, Liebling, close at hand. Now, about my price.
Let's try to negotiate. Captain Killmeyer.
We worked hard to get this. It's only right we get a taste before you get the lion's share, wouldn't you say?
No, I would not. We stick to the deal, Teufelsfrau, or you will never see your precious Aether core.
I wonder if we hadn't sold the compass, if we could have bribed him some way. Let's try this one.
We went through hell getting this stuff out of Pandemonium. And it got me thinking, if we could do that, what's some flabby old ex-baron to us?
We succeeded. Awesome.
I didn't know better, my dear. I'd say you were threatening me.
My 7-shot makes an echoing thump as I slam it onto the table between us. Very perceptive of you. Sophie shoots me a brilliant, surprised smile, and I hide how much it flatters me as I continue mean-mugging Killmeyer.
You continue to impress, Miss Randazzo. However, you may wish to, that's the expression, pump on the brakes.
You can feel a gun barrel when it's pointed your way. I don't have to look at the balcony level to know dozens of Killmeyer's goons have snuck in while we talked, taking careful aim.
Don't worry, I'm not offended. In fact, I admire you. This is a token of my affection for you, my dear. Please, take it.
Uh-huh. So what would have happened if we didn't get all 3 cars back safely? Okay, let's pay it.
Show me that Aether core and let's get this done.
Certainly, certainly. You know, you are even lovelier when you are impatient.
Please, I just ate.
I mask my surprise at the small device wrapped in cloth stained with what I imagine was the previous owner. A faint hum escapes the polished metal and tickles my palms. Lucas' people are waiting outside. Coordinate with them.
Wunderbar! Congratulations on a deal well struck. I shall go attend to things. Please, make yourselves at home. From now on, for you and your friends, drinks are on the house.
Thanks.
My people could use a round too. Robbing a casino is thirsty work.
Of course, delighted. But only one round. Do you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Well, gang, we did it.
I don't know about you ladies, but I could use a drink.
Luca, it's 10 in the morning.
And? What are you, my mother?
Well, I've got some time, and I'm feeling quite lucky. I've got a deck of cards I need breaking in anyway. Giovanna?
Sure. Let's have a game. Go ahead.
Luca fetches us some steins and a bowl of peanuts, while Sophie breaks a pack and deals. I sit, admiring their ability to jump back into such normal, everyday pursuits after such a harrowing adventure. The leftover shakes from the day's events have finally subsided. We've pulled off the crime of the decade, deposed a tyrant, bargained with the devil, and come out the other side.
I haven't had the time until now, but thank you all. You don't know what the past few days have meant to me.
Sure I do. You're not the only one with skeletons in the closet, Sophie. Why do you think I stuck out my neck for you?
I appreciate you sticking up for me back at the roadblock, darling. But just for future reference, I speak for myself.
Got it, of course.
Well, come on then. Tell me what I missed. I want all the juicy details.
Comment on how difficult the heist was. Brush off the dangers you face. Yeah. We do this all day, every
I
day.
would have been disappointed if it didn't look like we were all going to die a couple times out there.
You crazy, Randazzo. I don't know why I associate with you.
You'd miss me if I was gone, Press. Admit it. Press gives my shoulder a gentle shove, but Luca's smile wanes like the moon slipping behind a cloud.
There sure were a few close shaves, huh? Thanks, ladies, for, saving my hide.
I'll be expecting a gift basket from your wife within the week, Luca darling.
The hand finishes, and Sophie reshuffles in silence, dealing out wry looks with every new card. Drinks and smiles flow easily. The mood settles comfortably, like a dog snuggling into its bed.
So what happens now? I'm in it for the long haul. Underground's not going anywhere, so neither am I. How about you, Sophie? Luca?
Yeah, ask Sophie what she'll do next.
I know you've got a lot on your plate, Soph, but I'd like it if you stuck it out with us, now that Marm's been dealt with. What do you say?
Yeah, don't run away with my bloody Aether weapons, lady.
By now, my sisters will have Marm set up in a charming cottage on a private island belonging to a very good friend of hers, who is privately relieved to have Marm under wraps.
Some friend.
Believe me, if you were friends with a Black Widow like Marm, you'd like to keep her where you can see her too. She'll be comfortable enough and will want for nothing.
You think that'll hold her?
Better that than exiling her and having no clue whatsoever what she will get up to. So, yeah.
Well, we are her daughters after all. I'm sure she always expected something like this. Maybe not this soon, but
She's lucky you didn't kill her.
Marm
So-
always did make her own rules.
That she did. But to answer your question, Giovanna, yes. I believe I will help you in your crusade. Because even though I am a criminal, I am also a pragmatist. Dreamland will be just that. A dream, if we don't save it.
Yes. Thank you, game.
I was kind of hoping you'd say that. Glad to have you.
Thank you for not making me reload all the way back and taking all of her weapons off and then dealing with all of the battles again and everything. Thank you. Thank you for keeping her in the team, and I will be slotting Cress out for her because I think she is more useful. Actually.
Sophie Sulzer, heir to Mom Weiss, a savior. Maybe Dom hit me harder than I thought. I must be in a coma.
Luca, we could really use your help. The well affects everyone in the lowers.
Yep.
Sure does. You know I'm in Gia. My people need somewhere to stand and sleep if they're gonna live after all. Hard to do when the docks are spinning around in a hurricane from hell.
Glad you're sticking with us. What about after we take care of the well? Are you gonna stick with the underground?
You know, for as long as I can remember since, Marco, I felt like I was cursed to hang around and take care of the docks because I had to. For maybe the first time, I'm looking forward to it.
Your people respect you, Luca, because you do right by them. If you can show them how much you really care, it'll be different. Better. The underground can help too.
Yep.
I'm sure we'll never see eye to eye, Luca. But you do have my respect. I might square off in the ring with you now and again, but I think we can work together when we have to.
Convince Luca to think bigger. What? I don't want to get rid of Luca. What? Well, let's convince him to stay and take part of...
We made a real noise here today, big fella. We might have changed the whole city with what we did here today. Why limit yourself?
What do you mean?
It's a big world. Men of passion and conviction who won't be corrupted. Guys like that are worth their weight in gold. Imagine what you could do for all the chapters out there.
You've got a point. Hell, Diane would probably like to see more of the world. It's worth thinking about at least.
That's the spirit.
Propose a toast.
When Luca refills my glass from our shared pitcher, I raise it toward the center of the table between us. Everyone looks to me. To victory, and whatever comes next. Cress brings her glass level with mine, her eyes shining cobalt above her smile.
To new friends and clobbered enemies.
Luca's glass enters the circle next, as a sincere warmth adds fresh color to his ruddy, rough-hewn face.
To the people of Dreamland, every one of them.
Finally, Sophie's glass completes the set, as she regards Cress and me with a strange look. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was affectionate.
To my sisters. Old and new.
Brother? Or are you excluding Luca?
In response to Luca's raised eyebrow, Sophie rolls her eyes.
And brothers, I suppose.
As my Zio would say, Cent'anni.
Gentile.
Our glasses join in a jangle of hearty clinks, and the rest of the day flits by in a blur of relieved and tired laughter.
Ooh, we gained $400. That's a new car right there. Awesome. And we gained a level. Fantastic. You said drinks were free,
Bartender
so...
here at Spring.
We have a very...
Show me what you got.
Is all of this free? No, it ain't. Okay.
Come back soon. I've always gotten us.
Yes, yes. We can't talk to Kilmeyer. Okay, we have nothing.
The place is a riot.
Yeah. Yep, return to the lighthouse. That's exactly what we are doing. As Zoidberg would put it. Let's see here, yeah. Rejoin the crew. Repair the vehicle now. You can repair or change your vehicle one at a time later if you prefer. So it's gonna be 100. No, we will do this later. Don't repair right now. Let's go in here and see. I want to see how much scrap we actually do have before I commit to that. Come on, load the car. So scrap 60 out of 176. Can't we use repair? Let's see. So this will restore 12 health. Let's use this one. Let's use this one. And let's see how much it would be now. What? There we go. So. Right, you are back to full health now. Awesome. So we don't need to waste any scrap on you. But we need to do... This one will be 69. I am actually gonna save the... We can buy new repair kits, so... Let's use that. And this is 8. I think this is fine. I will buy new cars, I think, in the next area. So, yeah, how much scrap will it take this time? 9 and $0. Yeah, that's more like it. And here we can exchange items for scraps. I don't think you can buy scraps, actually. But yeah, we want to change out our crew now. We could level you up first, I guess. So what are we doing with you? We are doing Enforcer, I think. Let's see. Yeah. We already got that one. So how many points do we have? We have 1. We could grab Taunt. No, we can't, because we need to unlock this one. So let's wait on that until we have one more level and then decide. Okay, so swap you out because I prefer Sophie. Let's see, how are your car looking, Sophie? I can't remember if we switch out anything. Yeah, you have a 9, you have a RAM. I don't know if we should add a jump to you. Let's see here, Chris. This one is 4 AP. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh. Give me just a second. Something. Efficiency. This is only a 2. Yeah, Anyway. No, not you. Damn it! I'm clicking wrong all over the place. So you will have yeah. There we go, my lady. Let's see, you have L3, L4. Yeah, this one is better. There we go. Let's confirm. Awesome, awesome. Do we have anything for you, Chris?
Hey there. Drive safe.
Apparently not. Okay.
I can last one more day.
Will you have anything for us, Nelly? Oh, you. No.
Yes?
Ask how her research is coming along, yeah?
How's Daisy coming along?
Oh, Gia! Come here! Come here! You have to see this.
Okay.
The kid leads me to the device. I've seen Heights Tech in promo reels, but they always felt too fantastical to be real. In the face of the glowing blue tower, I'm forced to reevaluate my worldview.
Professor Gardner and I installed the Aether core as soon as we could. We've started tests to simulate Daisy's effects on the well, and the results so far align with our hypotheses. It's surprisingly simple. The well has an enormous gravitational force. Meanwhile, Daisy produces an opposing force, causing the particles to diffuse. This will weaken the well, causing it to shrink. Well, what do you think?
It's amazing, Principessa. You really did it. I leave her beaming brighter than all the gizmos in her lab, leaving me wondering if that's how I ever looked when Zio told me good job.
Yeah, I think we found some Aether research or gizmos in the vault. In the vault, right?
Think this can help?
I know exactly what to do with this. I think I can now finish this little side project I've been working on. I'll leave something for you in the steamer trunk when it's all done. Come back soon.
Will it be in the steamer trunk now? Yes. So what's this gizmo? So this is an auxiliary part. Hmm. Applies energize to a target vehicle, increasing its AP. We already have. What's difference here? An Aether infusion system for temporarily improving a vehicle's Aether efficiency. I don't see any specifics, so I don't know why this one would be better than the one we already have that gives energized. Oh, wait. We don't have an energized. We have to increase weapon damage. Ah. So, increasing its AP by how much? Game, how many AP? Okay, fine.
How can I help?
How's Daisy coming along?
Oh, Gia! Come here, come here!
The kid leads.
Okay.
Professor Gardner, it's surprisingly simple. Well, what do you think?
It's amazing, Principe. I leave her beaming bright.
Come back soon!
I just wondered if there would be anything else.
Nellie seems to be applying her vast know-how in the construction of some kind of Aether-powered gizmo. I recognize some parts salvaged from Cress's garage, but some pieces and the ultimate function of the thing are alien to me.
Let's have some
The
candy.
kid keeps a glass jar close at hand, half full of sweets. I'm sure she won't mind if I sneak one.
Mm-hmm. So we are going to the lighthouse, but we will do that last. Last.
Well, well.
We have a bunch of stuff to sell, actually, so let's do that. These champagne bottles will be like $100. Yeah. Let's sell her the poker chips. And some crate of cigars. We will keep the nitro. And we will keep these because they are usable items to bribe people with.
Have a look. Happy hunting.
I'm sorry, did Cress have anything in her inventory? I can't remember. We need to get back here in order to check that out. Let's see. Yeah, she got loads of poker chips, so let's get back and sell those off as well.
Back so soon.
Do-do-do-do. I don't know if there is a way to mass sell stuff. It doesn't seem to. So we have to do it one at a time. So, we are succeeding on 1,873, and I think we have about $600 in the stash in terms of
Have
items.
a look.
We
Do
are
widzenia.
able to sell. Okay. So a nice fall there. We will definitely be buying a new car. So yeah, you have the Aether weapons and the evade and the mass repair. Yeah. I like your outfit, Sophie. Your abilities are just fine. Okay, let's get to the bar and have a chat with everyone, shall we?
How can I help? Come back
Okay,
soon.
nothing to add.
There you are. So long.
Nothing to add.
Hey there. See ya.
Giovanna?
Here we go. Ask about what happened to Dreamland. How are you holding up, Sophie?
A lot happened in Dreamland. How are you holding up?
Couldn't be better, considering the circumstances.
No regrets over leaving Dreamland to fend for itself?
We Does are used to running our own territory, and my people know how to run the ship. Honestly, being out here is doing me a favor. It saves me from all the planning and public relations and arguments.
Ask about what happened to Dreamland.
Marm might have been the one at the top, but you were the Doe's leader. You think Dreamland can handle itself without you?
Surprisingly, yes. As far as Dreamland knows, Marm graciously retired, entrusting the barony to her beloved daughters. Business continues, expansion is on hold, and the tables keep running.
A happy ending.
Oh, it'll be some time before that. Marm still needs minding, and the Does have new responsibilities. It'll take some getting used to, even under the best circumstances. In the meantime, I've instructed my people to focus on recovery. Make donations, cede territory, monitor the Does, and ensure Winnie is cared for.
Good.
Ta.
Ta-ta. Luca?
Need something?
Ask how he's holding up.
Settling in all right, big guy?
Not my first time away from home for a job. And from the sounds of it, I won't be sitting on these mitts for long. From what I hear, the underground's got their sights on more than the well. You planning on taking the whole damn city?
Knowing Hollywood, they might be. But they won't be taking on anyone if we don't fix the well.
Damn right. You got me for that, at least.
Ask how Dreamland is.
Without Marm in the picture, I imagine things back home are looking different.
The Does aren't the only one rebuilding their lives. The community caught the brunt of her expansions. Now, they've got breathing room to recover. We're racking up over time to fix what she did.
And Diane?
We talked things over before I left. I floated leaving town, seeing the rest of the lowers. She told me she'd start tying up loose ends so we could leave on a fresh slate. Diane's given up a lot for me to hang around feeling sorry for myself. When we're done here, I'd like to make it up to her.
Nice. Ask about his relationship with Diane.
You and Diane. You two have been together a while, right? Tell me a bit about it. He grunts, but he doesn't tell me to drop it.
First time we met was at a party. I was a tongue-tied shrimp. She was a knockout.
Love at first sight?
Nah, I just chased off her scumbag ex. He got some hits in, so I was feeling lightheaded at the time, but she made it feel worth it.
Lucas smiles. It might not have been love at first sight, but it had been the initial spark in the engine.
Diane's been there for a lot. My boxing career, me and Marco, and what I did after. We got into fights about it, you know?
Really? Looking at you two interact, it's hard to believe.
No relationship's perfect. She stood by me, but it didn't mean she didn't sometimes resent me. I did my time, then chose to throw myself into doing what Marco would have done. I don't think she minded sticking around the hall, but I picked my brother's dream over making one for us. That's gotta change. Take care.
Okay, Captain.
Hello, miss.
Ah, so we got some new things here. Let's start here. Ask about Frog's past.
We've gotten to know one another pretty well, right?
Oh, so, miss. As those things go.
I think it's time you told me what happened. What's this big secret you're always carrying around like a sack of flour? It's weighing you down, Mr. Throg. A bolt of suspicion cuts through his clouded eyes. He looks at me hard, gauging me like I'm a troubling pink glaze on the horizon he ought to steer clear from.
Not a pretty story.
They never are. Throg's eyes narrow, and he seems to conclude it's better to tear the bandage off the wound and get it over with.
Get it off your chest, man.
Ferry accident. Way back, mind. Before your time. My fault. Terrible. A lot of folks hurt.
That's awful.
City took my stripes. Ella May, she left. No work anymore, except down here, where people don't ask questions. Usually.
I put a hand on his arm, and he flinches instinctively, like a wounded old hound. I keep my voice soft to show the old man my gratitude. For what it's worth, you're the best captain I ever sailed with.
Yeah, you learn something from an experience like that. Ask Frog about Nation's Crusade.
You make many trips over to Nation's Crusade?
Plenty of folk making the trip. Pilgrims, I suppose.
It's not all one way, is it? There must be people looking to leave.
What makes you say that?
The Axe is cracking down on all kinds of things. Life's hard out there. He looks at me as though I were a child, not with condescension, but with a wistful awe at the innocence of youth.
Hard everywhere, miss. That's life. Clear skies to you.
The same to you, sir. Let's have a chat with the professor.
Miss Randazzo, a word, please.
Depends. What's it about?
Nothing serious, except, well, it's about your friend, Miss Salter. I can't help but notice she seems to be in a slump.
He subtly gestures with his cane. As usual, Sophie's looking as polished as a gilded fountain, but imperfections float to the surface. A long nursed drink sits at her elbow, and one of her curls droops downward. Any idea what's got her down?
She resembles some colleagues of mine. We leave much to come to the heights. And even when you've been given a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, it doesn't make you miss your old life less.
She's homesick.
Usually I'd offer to check up on her, but I believe Miss Salter would better appreciate hearing it from someone she's closer to.
Gardner totters off, leaving me with my thoughts. Each one swirls back to the uncharacteristically quiet doe. After what went down in Dreamland, maybe Sophie could use something to cheer her up.
observant of you,
The whole
Professor.
short, expensive jewelry and slices of bee sting cake, but I'm sure I can scrounge up something to her taste.
Ask Lucia to chip in. Ask Apollo to chip in. Ask Sam. Ask Chris. Hey, Apollo.
Doing a collection to get a gift for Sophie. Think you can spare a few bucks from your latest stack of residuals?
A gift, eh? What's the occasion?
Something to cheer her up. Still thinking about what to get her.
Well, Sophie's no stranger to gifts from would-be admirers. Breaks the hearts of every one of them, but she seemed rather fond of the knife she got.
Yeah, let's ask everyone to chip in here. Hey, Lucia.
I'm getting something to cheer Sophie up. I know you two aren't too friendly, but if you got a nickel to spare...
She's loaded. You'd need something special to impress her.
It's a gift. I'd like to believe she'll appreciate the sentiment, even if it's not bottles of champagne.
All right, here. If you haven't decided what to get her, the does all drink Melita Cafe. Don't tell her I told you.
Ask Sam to chip in.
I'm getting something to cheer up Sophie. Want in?
Of course. I thought she seemed less like herself. Fortunately, I see she has a good friend looking after her.
She's had a hard time. I'm just trying to help out. I haven't even decided what to get her yet.
I admit, I've never been skilled at picking gifts either. My wife encourages I stick to vouchers. It may lack a personal touch, but it also avoids giving something unwanted.
No. Ask Chris to chip in.
Hey, Cress. Sophie seems homesick. Got anything to help out?
If it's a group gift, sure. It won't be much, but I can pitch in. What were you thinking of getting her?
Still deciding. Any suggestions?
Posters of home. They're easy to carry, and shouldn't be hard to find for Dreamland. They fly their ads all over the lowers.
Okay. Get Sophie a gift. Get Sophie a can of coffee. Get Sophie a knife. PR6 voucher. No. Get Sophie a Dreamland poster. Yeah, let's keep asking around. Okay. We can't. We need to make a choice here. Either a Dreamland poster or a cup of coffee. A knife, I think she has plenty. A poster might keep reminding her. I think she needs to get away a bit. I'm gonna go for the coffee.
Collection in hand, I pop into Pier 6 and walk back to the root cellar with a modestly wrapped can of Melita Cafe. Sophie's eyes light up like a ray of sun on water as I place it on the counter.
What's this?
A gift. It's for you.
How sweet. And it isn't even my birthday.
Then think of it as an early birthday present. You seem like you've been a little down since we left Dreamland. I thought this might help.
Are you implying I'm homesick? Really, darling. Dreamland's only a ferry ride away.
Yeah, but you can't go home anytime soon, can you? My words strain through her facade like poison to her ear. She slowly exhales.
No, I'm afraid not. There's the business with the well, of course, but I also betrayed Marm. It'll be some time and distance before grudges fade, and I no longer have to check for bombs.
Ask Sophie about homesickness. But we convinced everyone that your idea was the right one, so what threats are you talking about here, Sophie?
You got people who hate you for saving them. But you still miss it?
Oh, I've always been loathed. Even when I was a dirty child, cutting purses.
But they weren't planting bombs in your car or arranging shootings back then.
Fortunately, no, but I'm used to dealing with danger. I dealt with it when I was heir, and becoming Baron would have only made me a more appealing target.
So what's there to miss, exactly?
Quite simply, it's home. And no home's without its dirty laundry. For every threat, there's a light. An opportunity or a game to be played. Even if it was with my sisters.
I might never have rammed cars with my siblings for a laugh, but I recognize that sigh. A wistful longing for simpler times past.
Encourage her to open the gift.
You going to open that now, or wait till your birthday?
Oh, so impatient. Has anyone ever told you to savor the anticipation?
She leaves me to wait a beat longer before she tears into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well when people are giving me gifts. Teasing them a bit before opening. Not that I get many gifts anymore, being at the age I am. And also people don't like me. No.
Melita Cafe! My, this is a surprise.
Heard it was the dough's preferred brand.
It is. I imagine we single-handedly keep them in business. And not just because of the discounts. Trust me, when you try a cup... How about I brew us a pot?
Sure, I love coffee. Sophie's morale increased, Lucas' morale increased. No one else's, eh?
Hello again.
Nothing else to talk about? Okay.
Yes?
No.
Take care.
Hello.
Here we go. Ask more about his past. Yeah, Professor.
The
Spill
way
it.
you scientists tell it, the Heights is supposed to be the new city of a greater future. Only the best and brightest are allowed up there. What got you your invite?
Extensive testing and a bit of luck. The Heights organizers decided they didn't want to rebuild the lowers and uppers. That meant there could be no barons, and no buying your way in. When Olympus Park was looking for staff, I just happened to fit the role. Someone with passable knowledge of Aetherics, who valued merit, and who could speak on their behalf.
Must have been a pretty cushy offer. You don't sound too cut up about having to leave your old life behind.
I admit the generous salary bump and prestige helped. However, if that's all I wanted, I could have gone anywhere.
A bright passion fills Gardner's eyes, softening the air around him. It was love of science that could rival Nellie's.
Our grandfathers first ascended to the skies to find a better future. I don't think they'd see the world around us and be proud of it. But I believe that future is still out there. People like Eleanor, the Heights, Olympus Park, they're all a part of figuring out how we get there. Until next time. How can I help? Goodbye for now.
Okay.
Look what the cat dragged in. See you soon.
Hi, Gia. Let me know if there's anything I...
Yes, when we will get you as a companion. Okay. And this episode has been going on for well over an hour, so this is where I will leave you off at. See you in the next bit. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Ta-ta!